What's going on, guys? In this video I wanted to talk about UAL and the importance of key levels, and then using patterns, and of course using flow to give you that conviction or confirmation to take the trade. All right, now if you guys have followed me long enough, you know that I have this strategy called the pocket strategy, and what that means is that once a key level is broken, the next support happens to be at a lower level, which gives us enough range that we could take advantage of that move to the downside for a few days. All right, now UAL, along with airlines, cruise ships, they all had a very similar pattern, but I liked UAL because it had some room to move. We can see that we have support right here, we have support right here, we have support right here, we have support right here. All right, these support areas were confirmed multiple times. This 38.86 was a key level on it. Now on Friday we broke that and we got a sell-off coming in. Now we know the next big support is at this 32.58. All right, now why is that support very vital? So we're going to zoom out and I'm going to show you guys the entire process here so you guys can really understand what's going on. So here we have more support confirming that 38.86. But from this area right here, the next major support is where? It is sitting at, sorry, that's not it. It is sitting at this area right here, right? This area is our next major support, which is 32.58. All right, so now we've established we have an area that if this 38.86 breaks, we don't have much support until 32.58. Now let's take a look at what I was looking at for today's trade. All right, so today's trade, we knew that, you know, if we opened up flat, I was going to take the puts under Friday's low. But we know we gapped down. And if you guys tuned in on the Sunday Night Live, I mentioned to everybody, because of this gap down, I'm not going to chase puts out at the open. I'm going to wait for a retest or a pop back up to see what happens at that level. All right, now because we put in a support here in the pre-market of 35.09, and I knew we still had room to sell off till at least that 32.58 level, I was waiting to see what happens here. Now, at the open, we kind of consolidated and we got this big yank down. I didn't chase this move down, and I don't suggest anybody chases these big moves down. But what I did do is I waited for a consolidation. I knew that the flow was bearish. And also, if you guys take a look at the OI changes, those March 11th puts had an increase of around 5,000% just on those puts alone. The OI really jumped up on those. And once we got to this 35 level, I was looking at a pattern to kind of form. So once we bounced at this 35 level, we put in a little bit of a flag, but also we've put in this little H pattern that I've talked about multiple times. All right, once this H pattern kind of breaks, that's where I got involved. I got involved right here at 9:46 a.m. is when I bought those puts. You can see right here at 9:46 a.m. is when that H kind of broke down to the downside. And we knew that on the daily here, if we continued with this move, our next big area of support was going to be at 32.58. All right, so as you can see, if we go down here, this thing perfectly hit this 32.58, and we're starting to see some support kind of step up here. So initially, what did we have? We had a big, nice pocket on the daily. We had confirmation on the flow. We saw the OI change. We knew there were some puts coming in, and we understood that if we get a pattern presenting at these key levels that we're looking at, we should get involved. And that's exactly where I did get involved. And we really took advantage of this trade here. Great trade, great entry. And the plan was all set out from the night before and so forth. All right, guys, so hopefully you guys found some value in this, a little bit of a more detailed video, but I want you guys to really understand my thought process and actually put it to work for yourself. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like it, retweet it, share this with as many people as you can. That way they get the knowledge as well, and I would appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.